We're live.
Hello, hello, hello. Um, Thank you. Where are we? I've got to still navigate my way around here.
Where the fuck are we?
Where the fucking hell am I? Right, okay then. What does that mean, Brand? I better not start messing, had I?
I
Comment
wouldn't
on.
probably. I probably wouldn't click it.
Hello, Joe. Right. Evening, Martin and Levi. We'll wait till a few more people come on. The wishful thinking. Um, But I'm absolute. You know what? My life has changed. You know what? I didn't need to read a self-help book to tell you that my life would change since I joined YouTube.
Has it been fun?
I love it seriously, though. Just joking apart. I love it because I can do my own thing, and you've got no like there ain't much policing, and you can. Hello, Ben. Ben is local to me, and he's absolutely adorable.
Which Ben is that? Is that our Ben?
No, it's another Ben.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Sandra. And everybody else who's joined us. Um, well, tonight I want to. Well, we've basically come on because I'm always moaning, Sandra. Everybody who knows me knows I'm just a constant fucking moaner, right? So, tonight, like this is like a really good one because, as you all probably know, that you saw my video the other day about me responding to Hayos's sanctimonious bullshit comment. And I had lots of feedback, which was incredible. And sometimes you just need to say that one thing, and then people start to share it, and it's lovely. This is how we have conversations and keep things going. And then somebody
By
left
the
on.
way, they have taken down that affirmation.
I know they have. I saw it. It had gone, but there was still no explanation. So my respect for them has gone totally down the fucking drain.
Well,
Um,
it already was quite deep
Well, it
down the
already
drain.
was quite flaky anyway. But somebody left a comment on the feed and said, I had a friend who used to work for a Hay House, and when any kind of celebrity or well-known person comes along, they have nothing at all to do with the decks or the books. It's just the people in the office that sort it out.
Yeah.
So all these golden boys and girls out there who claim them writing books for a house and doing decks from a house, they are not.
Well, probably most of them are not.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at some Kickstarters today, and it kind of got me back on that train of thought where we have talked about this before, how I find it so sad that Hay House doesn't really pick up new people unless you go to one of their publishing courses, and then you may have a small chance. But they will, however, publish Kickstarters that have sold shitloads already and that have already proven themselves, rather than going
Well,
out scouting
yeah.
actual genuine creators.
I was
They
done
just
hunting around yesterday, and I came across this video I meant to share with you actually. And there is a lady on here called Rebecca something, Rebecca spelt with a K, Rebecca, and she used to. Where is it, Simon? Uh,
Yeah, I think it got Simon. We didn't block anything, but I think
no, we
StreamYard
didn't block
might have.
anything, my darling. Um, right, okay. This lady says why I left Hay House, and I was looking at the video and I found such interesting stuff out. And apparently they are a really, really toxic company to work for. There's all sorts of things being picked up, like racism, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But I'm just saying, and I haven't got like, I'm not on a mission to destroy IOS um at
You mean
all.
you know me? I'm a total Hay House Mary. I love Hay House decks.
I'm not
The
saying
thing is,
anything about, yeah, and everybody, I've got like some decks that have been published by IO, some tarot decks, and I'm not getting rid of them. However, I will not ever buy another stupid poxy book by Hayhouse, wherever they're published, because Levi's had two. Would you like to tell everybody what you had in London, Levi?
well, we were at Watkins, and I love unicorns. I mean, let me show you one of my faves that I have right here. Well, this is actually a Pegasus unicorn, but look, look at how cute that is. So that's my little unicorn. I love unicorns. I love the imagery. I love the lore, but I don't really know that much about it. And Martin had told me before about the like more like UK and Christian origins of it. So we were at Watkins, and I got some pretty cool looking books on unicorns. One by Diana Cooper. That is kind of a companion book to the deck, and I do really like that deck. Honestly, I do. And another one was by Callista, and I didn't really read through them, but I was like, this is going to be good. So I started reading it on the way home, and the the whole Diana Cooper book was basically lists of things with very wide margins, and experiences of other people that have emailed her. So the book will go like, oh yeah, unicorns can do this for you. Read this email that someone else has sent to me, but that I'm now using for my published book. And that felt kind of, I don't
Yeah,
know,
but like, I
felt
mean,
weird.
I love you and I respect you. I love everybody. We went to the low toot and Simon, yeah, I am a fucking serial moaner. I love you. I love you so much and I respect you and everything you do and stuff like that. And I the one thing I will not invest in is unicorns, right? Energy. Because yeah, I mean Mel's just said like was it Joe actually? Wasn't Pegasus born from Medusa's blood? Yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
like unicorns have a fair enough place in mythology. But I don't think they can be used in any kind of course to meditate with or any kind of self-help book because it's a mythological figure.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was expecting from those books. I was
Yeah.
expecting myths,
The
stories,
mythology, I think,
lore,
behind it. Yeah, yeah.
but it wasn't that. It was very much self-help, but with unicorns.
It's like with IOS that they have got like as Laura said or some I think it was Laura yesterday said or was it you Levi who said something about if somebody said that you could do divination with clouds and you could get healing from clouds I'd publish a book on it
Yeah.
um and they will just publish a book on anything because they spread
If
the
that person has enough followers, they would publish a book on it.
yeah they will. Hi Trisha. It's just it is a really kind of toxic environment to be in, especially when people. I mean, look what's happened in the last 2 years. The world has completely changed. The world isn't as though we know it anymore.
Yeah.
People have died. People are seriously ill. People have had such an impact on the mental health and physical health. And because these companies know this, they are bringing and churning out more and more and more and more self-help books because they know that people are in this ultimate state of need and they want some answers. Who doesn't want answers? Why would we be tarot readers if we didn't want answers? You
Yeah, I
know,
mean, like, and I don't care what people use to divine with. If for all I know, you could use fucking Pokemon cards too,
yeah,
but doesn't always mean that it has to be published. And that's further proof to me that being published doesn't make you better than someone who isn't. Like, I know you don't like this deck that much.
I do.
Oh, you're fickle as fuck because I remember you telling me that you fucking hated it at one point. But I mean,
I'm Pickle, that's my middle name.
but this is so special. This is such a special deck. Is this deck better than most mass market stuff that's coming out? Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it
like
is.
case in point.
Coyote the Grey, he said it's a shame there are so many classics on AS like Louise A. I have not got a problem with Louise A or her teachings. It's what's come out of Louise A's original teachings because Louise A was from the original New Thought movement, which is fine. But
Hmm.
then they kind of didn't use it like in a toxic kind of positivity way. They kind of Louise A took kind of help you address your issues, to work through your issues,
I
and help.
love her.
Yeah, me too.
We both have her 365-day calendar, and
Yeah,
the affirmations that are on there are like actual food for thought, and they are affirmations that have content.
And they're all from her books, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's the main thing about it. And I often think to myself, I wonder what Louise A would think now. Would she care or would she not? I don't know. But like, I mean, this Hay House it seems to be the ultimate one for kind of like doing all this horrible spiritual new age bullshit that's out now.
You guys should all visit Starseed Tarot on YouTube. He
Right.
has a Moran, yes, he has a fabulous video where he compares the Work Your Light Oracle to the Starseed Oracle to the Rose Oracle. And when I saw that, I only have the Starseed one, but I almost wanted to throw that out.
I know, the
Because they're
reason
all the
why
same. They're
they
literally the
are,
same
and
decks
the
times
reason
three.
why I won't throw them away is because of Danielle Noel's artwork. But that artwork, you could have put any keyword under it, you know,
Mhm.
and you could, because it's not very intuitive to look at. So you could basically put, "You look like a piece of shit" under a picture of a rose, and it'd sell.
I honestly want to make a deck like that. Like we talked about that before. My
Yeah,
next thing is going to be a Gabby Bernstein type deck.
the
The
universe does not have your back.
the universe fucking hates you,
The universe, yeah.
and they want to like
First
put it
edition of spineless bellend, right?
with all kinds of insults on there, and you can pull a nice insult each
You know
day.
what? I could make a deck like that, 50 card deck in 2 minutes,
Yeah,
with
do it, do it,
the one in my head. Um,
and then
but
we'll
yeah,
contact that horrible hand lettering girl that creates all the decks for her, and probably even comes up with all these texts, and then
that's
we'll
it.
sell it.
Yeah, yeah. Just say it as it is. Simon, yeah, I love the light see. I love the light seers, but not enough to love it to use it. I've got a copy. I'll give Levi a copy. The one that I do really love actually, and it's only because it's an original Kickstarter deck. It's otherwise I would never have bought it. And I love the Wandering Star.
And I love this one, which is
Oh,
also
that one
coming
as
out
well, and that's
soon.
coming out by Hay House. This is probably one of my favourite decks as well. Um, fair play to Cat Pierce for wanting to associate with Hay House. He's got a deck out there, isn't he?
I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I'm not above things. I wouldn't say no either, honestly. Like,
Well, no, it's a good deal actually. But there
yeah,
ain't many like kind of like I've kind of done I've done a video to this. Is a bit of a giveaway. I've done a video this afternoon, yet another one, but I ain't uploaded it yet. And it's an hashtag favorite Oracle decks of 2022. And I've put some of my favourite Oracle, and I haven't give like Jens a mention and the girls that over at Prairie Majesty and you because like everybody knows how much I love them anyway. It's
yeah.
fresh ones that you probably don't even know that I use. So I'm going to be uploading that tomorrow, and there is an iOS deck there, and I can't say which one it is because it's a surprise. But it is a lovely deck.
I mean, they have made some really, really cool Oracle decks. Like, for example, that Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. I kind of love that. I do like the Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray a lot. I do like that a lot.
Yeah, I
Like
like it because he had nothing up to do with it. I remember when he was like sitting there cross-legged praying to angels, and he was on top of a fucking mountain with a piece of fur around him, just to
the
promote
thing
that.
is, yeah, the thing is, I would honestly sell my fucking spleen to be a fly on the wall at Hay House headquarters.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
I would love to know what actually goes down there, and nobody's spilling the tea that much online. I've been on this on the lookout for the videos that you've mentioned. I haven't seen it yet,
I'll
but
find it for you and send it you after.
yeah,
But
do that. Yeah.
I might actually screenshot it and put it on my Instagram just to rub everybody up the wrong way. Simon Jens is the Purgatorium one, so you've already got that. That's what I meant.
Yeah, you were one of the first people in the world to get that.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you ain't got the guidebook though, have you? So like I'll have a word with Jens for you. So yeah, it's just like it's been a funny old week, and it's only Wednesday. Monday it completely drained me because you know when you've kind of got like issues, be it emotional or physical issues, you don't want to
Hmm.
shit like that. You don't. And the people who've come forward and said, like, the people who've inboxed me and stuff on Instagram saying, I was raped and stuff like that, and for years I blame myself by, investing in this new age spirituality. And I said, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, it's not your fault, and it never has been your fault.
You know, the law of attraction stuff is older than as old as time, and I do believe that if you only think negative things, there's never going to be positive outcome for you. And I believe
No.
that if you, but
Levi, can you just excuse me for 1 second?
of course,
Hello.
are you going to show us your bell end? Yeah, Laura Hayhouse did take the post down. Yeah. Well, I believe in the power of positive thinking. What I don't believe in is people saying this bad thing happened to you because you manifested that yourself. I don't believe in that at all.
No, sorry about that. That was my mom. Um, you're right. Okay. No, I don't believe you manifest anything. I was speaking to somebody called Natalie a Robos earlier, and she said a lovely, left a lovely comment. And it's fine. We can change our lives if we possibly can. We can make changes if we possibly can.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can't because we're in a situation we're stuck in or trapped. But when the time comes along, we can try our best. And if we don't, by any way, we don't have to feel like shit or blame ourselves for it.
Exactly. I mean, I actually felt like that affirmation or mantra. Can a girl that was on Love Fucking Island write a mantra? Does
Love
she even
Island
know?
is already an influencer.
Does she even know what a mantra is? What the word mantra means?
Well, there was a
Probably not.
lady who actually come on, and I presume she was a Hindu lady or an Indian lady, and she actually said on the Hay House post, "How dare you use this as a mantra because it's not a mantra."
Yeah.
You know, and this is another thing as well. It's like, it's just basically it's cultural appropriation again. And you can't just like take and pick and do shit and say, "Oh, this is a mantra," because it's not. And that's
Well,
another thing.
you can do that for yourself if you want to post stuff
Yeah,
like that on a hundreds of thousand followers platform. You better
yeah.
think twice before you post shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, you can, and it's all this shift your mindset. You can't shift your mindset. You can think about something differently, but you can't have a major shift in your mindset because if that was true, there would be nobody with depression, there would be nobody unhappy, and these books are constantly feeding you with all this. If you do this and you say this and you repeat this affirmation a million times an hour, your life will change. No, it won't. It really
No, it
won't.
can remind. All it can do is it can remind you of your goals, but you still have to get up and do the work if you want to
Exactly. Yeah.
obtain that goal. Attain that goal.
And I'd like to start.
I'm still
Sorry.
completely phased by the fact that this trollop from Love Island got a book publishing deal with one of the biggest spiritual publishers in the world just because she showed her fucking chocha on the television.
Exactly. And there's a famous person here in the UK as well called Andrea McLean, and she was on a daytime TV program called Loose Women, and now she's got a positive book out with A House. So where does it all end? I know she's recently got divorced, but so what? Get fucking over it, love. Everybody has. But
Yeah.
it doesn't warrant you for bringing out a self-help book.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit in it, all of it. It really
The best thing a book can teach us is how to look within and find our own answers. Yes, I do
Oh,
agree with
right, Ben, it is, yeah, because that's the biggest thing we need to do is there's no point in searching on the external for anything. I mean, I know people personally who've been involved in religion on here, on Instagram. Um, a close friend of mine was involved with a religion as well, and they never found the answers. So if you're not going to find any answers from a religious background, you're going to find it from a stupid spiritual book.
And that's kind of why I love tarot and oracle cards, because it forces me to look for answers in myself.
Me too. I mean, they're so reflective, and that's what I like about them. They can kind of like give you that kick up the ass you need. Um, I did myself a reading today, and I don't know, Simon. I'll send you the link later. I don't know, something about like self-help something, or you can be happy.
It's
Same like,
probably it's probably a book about how to be a total cunt.
yeah, yeah. I'll have a look. Hang on Amazon. But yeah, I mean, I use the tarot for like to help people kind of like come to terms with and face what they try to, not. I'm not a psychologist, you're not a psychologist, I'm very sensitive about it. But I wouldn't say to somebody, you know, you need to do some like kind of inner work and all that bullshit. Who am I to say that to somebody? You know,
I I was actually thinking about some of those Doreen decks you sent me, um, where they will have like so guys, I have this weird and sick obsession with Doreen Virtue, and Martin basically gifted me most of the decks by her that he still had. So
basically threw them at you and just paid the postman to take her.
Martin acts like he's all like edgy and cool, but I know Martin's Amazon username, and I scrolled through all of his review history, and he's bought some questionable decks in the past. However,
However, hang on, I've been on Amazon since 2004.
mhm.
Right.
But back to Doreen. So I got those decks. He purchased them once. So just wanted to get that out in the open. He gifted them to me, but they are sometimes really, really weirdly specific. For example, in that magical, oh, you didn't send me that one. I bought that myself. The magical messages from the fairies oracle. You know that purple one
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with the really cute kind of children's book style illustrations on there.
We're probably stolen from off the internet.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like it. That deck has like a card for the father, the mother, the son, the daughter, children. And I'd be like, and I was actually thinking, what if I were to do a serious reading for someone and, those cards will come up? What if they don't have a son? What if they don't have a daughter?
Yeah, but you could actually formulate to say in your past life, you was the mother of 5,000 children. Do you know what I mean?
You know what she says in the book? She'll have
What?
this whole story about your daughter this and your daughter that, and this is happening with your daughter and that is happening with your daughter. Or if you don't have a daughter, this card might mean this or this or
See
this
what I
or this.
mean? Yeah. Now, I've just found this, right? Okay, guys, I've just found this. Now, in 10 days, right? You need to buy this book tomorrow. This tried and tested 10-day program will show you how to unleash your self belief, break the behavior patterns that are holding you back, unlock your courage and use it every day, and reclaim the power that's been inside you all along. Now, this is a tried and tested program that works in 10 days, and it's written by our very own fucking Andrea McLean of the
That
Track
sounds legit.
Daytime TV program.
I wonder if she actually wrote it herself. Probably not.
Of course not. And the book before that she wrote was something about before she was picked up by a house. The girl was Confessions of a Menopausal Woman.
Oh well, that sounds interesting. Okay.
So I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I'm beyond. I am lost for words.
I
And
just
thank you for joining. I'm just, you know what? I just, I'm lost for. We all need to go on this 10-day program. This is gonna, I'm gonna stop being me and Levi. I'm gonna stop being bitches. I'm gonna be a nicer person. I'm gonna be walking around like somebody from Little House on the Prairie. I'm not gonna have a potty mouth anymore. Let's do this program.
it's probably gonna work. I'm not gonna buy it, honestly, though. I'm not. I'm not.
No, mate. No,
You
mate.
know what I really want to get? I want to get that freaking hummingbird wisdom oracle from Red Feather, but I can order it off Amazon now, but it's like 28 pounds.
Well, talking of red feather, I've got a lovely deck that come today.
Yeah, I saw that you already uploaded a video of it, but I
It's
didn't have time
absolutely
to.
gorgeous. Laura, you wait to see this tomorrow. It's absolutely gorgeous. Probably loads of people have got it anyway, but I hadn't seen it before, and it's just like, look at that Wheel of Fortune. Hang on, let's not look at that Wheel of Fortune because like it's upside down. This is Moran. Sorry, I didn't realise you were here. This is based on a story between a dragon and a raven, and who doesn't like fairy tales and myths? And this is just like the artwork is incredibly beautiful. It's got ravens on and it's got dragons on, and it's
Her,
got the guardians on as well from the Guardian Tarot.
her
And
artwork is so raw. I love it
it's
so much.
lovely. I actually said that in the video today. I said it's lovely. Have you got the Dream Raven there?
Yes.
I ain't got that.
I got it and I haven't used it that much, but it's really, really cool. Obviously, my lighting is shit, so you can't
See,
really
that's on the
see.
shiny card stuff. This is on matte.
Yeah, this is still old, but I do love it though. I love this so much.
I love my Guardian Tarot buyer as well. It's really lovely. In she Simon, she's just I just love her artwork. So lovely. Lee. That's £27 as well. That one that you've got.
Yeah, I mean, it's with all. You know what I don't get? It's almost like they add on. They have their suggested
Oh,
retail price, right? It should be on the box, right? Do they have that? No, but there's always a suggested retail price. But whenever their decks hit the shores over here, they always get marked up around about £4 to £5, and I don't get
well, I
why.
actually paid £16 for this from Amazon. Because there was so much.
Amazon seems to be having a lot of really good sales. I actually almost clicked the buy button on that Monty Farber and Amy Zerner spirit board because that was heavily deduced as well.
There's so
I don't want to use it as a spirit board, but I want to use it for charm casting.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea. Oh, talking of which, I've got that Doreen board for you.
I don't want that. I don't want that Doreen board.
You're
You're
having it.
gonna,
I don't have to put in my house anymore.
you are insane. You are insane.
If you
We
need writer assistance, Martin, I'm happy to help. Thank you.
Thank you, but I don't think we'll be needing any moderators tonight.
Moderators, but it's a wonder my language ain't being moderated.
I love the psychic circle. What's the psychic circle?
That's the Monty Farber one, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Let me look let me look it up.
I'm
It
sure
looks
it is.
really
Yeah.
I really like their work. Is that weird?
No, because I like the Enchanted Tarot, the longer cards. See, me and Ben had a conversation earlier, Ben from Beneficial Tarot, and we were talking about Ouija boards. And he asked me if I'd ever used one, and I says yes, I did when I was younger. But I haven't obviously since I've older because my opinions have changed on them. What do you think about them, Levi?
Um you want an honest answer? I've never played with one at all. Look, this is what it looks. Oh, you can't see shit over here.
Yes,
This
please,
is what.
Andy, if you want to do that. Yeah, yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Enchanted Spellboard, and it looks really cute. And it has the zodiac signs, and it has letters, and I feel like I could get some usage out of that when I do my charm casting.
So basically, it's a colourful Ouija board.
Yeah, a little bit. Do any of you have the 40 Servants deck? No, I do want it. It's this really
No, I
cool.
haven't seen it.
It's pretty sweet, actually. It has like these 40 archetypes, which looks really dope. I'm gonna show it to you after. I'm gonna send you a
You know
link.
what we should start doing as well? We should start picking a deck out of our collection and do a Vile deck of the week. Yeah.
I don't have any anymore.
I'm just looking up now. I'm sure I've got one or two. Yeah. Not where nobody's already seen. Oh, yeah, I have got one. No, it's not Vile. But let me know what your opinion is of it. I'm always showing everybody my crotch on here. Right, okay. Now, I bought this because it was £10 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And I had it a while ago, and I think Moran bought it as well because I enabled him. Right, this is a French deck, and it's called
Tarot Interdit.
Yeah. Right, and it's top quality because all the French decks tend to be from this particular publishing company, and the majors are absolutely gorgeous, but the minors like kind of
I like that. I love a good pip.
Not because it's pippish at all. It's just that I don't. It looks a bit too photoshopped on the minors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like, here's a mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, vile deck of the week. I wouldn't say like this one's particularly vile. It was just the first one that's come to my attention. But I have got some pretty gruesome ones, Sandra. Really, I have.
Do I have any? Oh, I definitely have a vile deck. I do love it though, but it is vile. And am
Let
I
me have a
getting
look.
the author's follow up deck to this? Hell yes, because I adore it. It's this, the Magical Dimensions Oracle cards.
The ladies in the room who actually designed that, so be careful.
Really?
Not really. Not really.
All right. This is a deck that kind of reminds me of those posters that you would have in the stoner shops back in the 90s, with that 3D art on there,
You can still get them in Glastonbury on stands.
Oh yeah, but I used to always want it, but my mom wouldn't let me get one because obviously I didn't know that they were kind of. But this is it doesn't really show that. Oh yeah, for example, it's very computer generated. Bad PlayStation. Yes, it is. This is very PlayStation 1 demo CD graphics.
It ain't that bad though. I've got uglier.
Well, I should probably have to show you in real life. Maybe you can kind of see it on here.
Yeah, it's just CGI art, isn't it?
It's CGI art, but I actually really like this deck. I like the way it works. I like the keywords. It's very usable. It has that special sort of charm, and but the art is kind of vile. Is it as vile as Fabio Listrani's art, which gets praised all day long? No.
Eva, there's a deck mountain just collapsed in here, right?
Yay! That's always good.
Now let me show you something which is kind of lovely. Now this is a bit like I'm not slagging. Right? No, Moran, I'm not showing that. Yeah, I will actually. Me and Moran got sent this deck by Debris.
Oh no, not the angel one.
And this is like the kind of kitschiest most. But you know what? We was talking about it the other day, and as horrible as it looks, it really isn't because the art is kind of illuminated. Now, before you all start getting your claws out, let me just give you a chance to look at some of the cards. Yes, every single card is a winged angel, and it's like I don't know why the people are heavily scarred on the faces either. I don't know what's going on. But
yeah, I mean it's a cute Rider-Waite clone.
Well, you could actually use it. It's just like very kind of pretty, and
I think the font choice is a bit meh. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it did.
She looks absolutely knackered.
A little bit, yeah.
So it is not. It looks like a bit got a blue plastic bag wrapped around her waist. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, it's a fashion statement, Martin.
Incontinence, right? Now that is probably one of. Now let me show you something. Talking about like these Photoshop CGI artwork.
Mm-hmm.
This is a brand new deck. And this is very CGI. I think this artwork's obviously been recycled from somewhere, or maybe somebody on a PC didn't know what they were quite doing. That is kind of like PS1.
Oh yes. Oh, this is that Sacred Forest Oracle.
Yeah, PS.
Yeah,
That just says on a period. Yeah,
a
maybe
little
not
bit.
yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is kind of like I don't know about this deck. I kind of can't make my mind up about it because it is. This is just hideous. I'm sorry.
It is. It's kind of cute, Martin. Come on.
It is cute, yeah. I mean, it's got its place, and I ain't being unkind. Like, but I mean, some decks. This
Well,
is really the
you're being a
Sims
little
deck.
unkind.
Oh
This
yeah, the Sims Tarot, the Sims Oracle. This is really really popular. But like I mean,
someone's just asked me how I what I do for charm casting, what I use for charm casting now. And I haven't been able to find it since we moved back, but I have this really cool cloth that has all different sort of
oh,
positions
that
on
big
there.
one you had, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the really big one that is very synthetic, that you can clean, that you can spill liquid on. It's actually really cool, but I can't show it to you guys right now because it's missing in action and I don't know where it is. But
Tarot Stash, you know you want to buy this deck to add to your collection.
oh, this is the one where the font was also misprinted on the box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
typical. And it looks
that's yeah.
like
So a
so. I
little
mean,
misaligned.
so I'm kind of like, I don't know whether, I mean, because Moran used this the other day, and I'm kind of like in love with this deck. And I know you're all going to say, oh, Martin, that's hideous, but it really isn't. It's kind of like hideous in a nice kind of way.
It's cute-ish. I feel like they have better decks.
Well, I'm not kind of swayed over with any of them that I've had from them yet.
I like the Marseille one they did. I like the Rider Waite one they did, and you have that as well. You like that as well.
The Rider Waite one's just cleaned up.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then they also have that Black Tarot, and I do like that a lot.
yeah, that is nice, but I don't have that one. I think so we're gonna do like and obviously please feel free to join in. We should all like do live together and just say what fugly decks we've got. But yeah, I mean that I suppose everybody like what I think is, and I'll tell you something as well. What brought back some memories. Tisha from Divination Dragon, she does silent flip throughs of decks every day. And she did the Unicorn Tarot, the Susanna Star one from the 90s
Yeah,
today.
that one's actually quite cute.
And I've got that, and I've had it years and years and years, and I didn't realize it was still in print, but it is. And I don't know why the unicorns are in the deck at all because they add nothing to the meanings,
Yeah.
but it's just
Uh,
really cool. It's just
I almost ordered that really cute Kawaii pastel unicorn tarot today, but with
oh.
shipping, it's like 75 euros, around 70 pounds, and that's just too expensive.
Did
Like,
you see Simon review that latest deck from Destiny with the
no,
cats on it?
no, let
Oh
me.
my god, it's just adorable.
We're talking Hermit's Cave, Simon, who's right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Hermit's Cave.
It is just adorable. That last deck I reviewed.
The kitty corn tarot.
Yeah, I just want it so much. Even the name, Kitty Corn, right?
Yeah, that is really cute. Isn't that by that same? Oh, that is really cute. Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
There's also a little, I know people of Hindu heritage are going to roll their eyes at me right now, but there's also a little Ganesha tarot that I think is really cute.
Is that did they do that as well?
I don't know. I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's
'cause
cute as hell.
Ricardo's got like a couple of the Destiny decks as well, and I absolutely love them.
Yeah, I really wanted to get that pastel unicorn one. It's so cute. Ah,
Oh no, yeah.
pastel unicorn tarot. Oh man, I want it. It looks so sweet. Ah,
I'm just like really into the Kawaii decks and stuff. And I did whose video was I watching? It was Becca actually. I was watching, but Becca's top 10 decks. It was yesterday, and she's got that Mons Tarot, and
yeah.
she says she adores it because it's completely in contrast. And she had a really good idea what she said, and it says decks are all different, contrast to each other. And I
Yeah.
think that really works because I've noticed now my collection is getting very kind of eclectic. And I think that you need, that cute deck or that dark deck or, just the original standard Rider Waite
Yeah,
Smith.
exactly. If you get too much of the same, it becomes, you know, to be fair, you don't really need any deck. However, if you like
No,
collecting, it's actually fun to broaden your horizons a little bit
it
sometimes
is, yeah. I mean, I can,
because
I've got so much out of that Kawaii Tarot, the mass market one. Um, and then I've got a couple more cute decks. And then when I feel like kind of like being all space cadetish, I pick up my Akashic Star Child. And it's nice to kind of look and appreciate the different kind of artwork in it.
I need your opinion on something.
Yeah,
How good is that You Are Here deck?
it's absolutely fantastic.
Is it? Is it cool? Is the guidebook cool?
Levi, you know what? It's probably one of my favorite Oracle decks of all
Oh,
time.
okay,
Uh,
because if you say so, I'm gonna order it right now.
where the fuck is it? I'm just losing. Oh, here it is. Hang on. Hang on. Groin shot again.
Oh, we
And
love seeing your groin, honey. Like,
of course. Right, okay. Is the You Are Here Oracle. And I was really, really on the fence about buying this.
yeah,
Because I thought it was just another bog standard, love and light deck when I saw some of the artwork. And then when I actually saw more pictures of the deck, I think because Miranda did a flip through, it's brilliant. I mean, it's all collage artwork. You've got cards like Glass Box, All Eyes on You, and you got keywords at the bottom: breathing forest, feel the earth below your feet. The guidebook's brilliant. Cosmic highway. So you got level up on there and that. Sky library, learn from your past. Look, so you've got the keywords are lessons, guidance, and wisdom. And the guidebook actually gives you, it's not like a meaty guidebook, Levi, look. There's only like 40, 50 page, 50 odd pages.
uh huh,
Um, and there's a little bit of text by the lady that actually did it. And then a frequently answered questions, tips about your visit. So these places and where you actually metaphorically visit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, I think it's worth every penny. I mean, it is a little on the expensive side, but you know what? It's worth it, and it's something I reach for. See the art when I saw this card, right, and I thought, oh, that looks like Danielle Noel's artwork.
yeah,
Um,
a little
and I
bit.
thought, "So do we need like another deck like that? No. And then, as I said, when I saw the other ones, it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. And you can
I've
actually,
just ordered it.
where from Miranda or over
Yeah,
there?
Miranda. Yeah,
Oh, look at that melancholy hill. Honor your feelings.
yeah, I love that. There was
Yeah,
also one called The Lotus Room that I loved.
I love Mushroom Dimension, Succubus Cave as well, and Feel
Show
Good.
it, show it, show it. Succubus Cave.
Succubus Cave, you've got like that kind of devil figure, and then somebody at the door shining a light on it.
I like this a lot. I'm
It's
glad I
great.
ordered it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it really is. On it, Moran, you need it. Get it, girl. And the reason why I was totally put off with it in the in the first, this is lovely. Life Laundromat, choose your own destiny.
Oh yeah, I do like that a lot. I like
Shall I
that.
tell you something? What me and Mel was laughing at, Mel from Alchemelia, Mel. We was laughing at this card. I think we was. And this is the kind of the card that I thought, no way can I have that deck. Because I thought, why somebody put the Queen on a tarot deck? Because I thought that was the fucking Queen. And then you've got this huge ass rabbit there, look right in front of her. So I thought, oh, that looks really cool. And an ice
Yeah,
cream, candle on the roof.
it's
So
really trippy.
this Joe and Sandra and everybody else who asked is called the You Are Here 44 Oracle card deck, and it's by Monica Ann. And you can get that from Miranda over at the UK in the boutique. I think it's about 40. Is it about £40, Leave or 50?
50, yeah.
50, yeah,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah, I'm not sure. something like that.
But it's totally used, and the backs are so cool. I've got magic mushrooms on, and eyes and that. So it's a very
Really cool.
psychedelic, trippy kind of oracle
Oh,
deck.
I think I just bought the last copy she had. Whoops.
I'll be having more in.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah, so there is some like lovely things as well. I mean, I know we're kind of Debbie Downers sometimes, but we don't mean anything toxic or vicious by it.
You
You
know
know,
what I also really, really need to use more? This.
I love the tarot deck, so I'd love that.
I didn't want to get the tarot deck because I already have too many tarot decks, but
Is
there's some,
that got cats on it as well? That one.
it has don't know if it has that many cats, but it does have a lot of roses on it. It's
Yeah,
really
like the
pretty.
other one. I just love her artwork.
Here we have, I think this is Jim Morrison.
Yeah, yeah. You got
Really
Bowie
cool.
in the tarot.
Here as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Say, I need that deck.
Yeah, this is really is a dope deck. This is also one where the guidebook doesn't really explain a lot. It's pretty basic, but sometimes that's all you really need, right?
Well, yeah, yeah, I agree. Beth used to sell that out for a little red tarot. I don't know whether she still does.
Probably not because no, I'm not going to say what I wanted to say.
No, you can't say that, but I know what you was gonna say. I can read your mind.
Honestly, like I wish she'd still sell cool stuff because I'm not seeing it anymore. But hey,
I'd never even visit the website anymore. I haven't done for a long, long time.
how do you like that dust to Onyx, by the way?
Do you know, you just read my mind because I was just going to mention that.
Really?
Seriously, yeah, I was. Yeah, I love it, Levi. Do you know what? I absolutely love it. And it is probably one of the most beautiful decks I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
And I've used it for myself, but I feel really uncomfortable about using it on social media.
same.
Yeah, because it's from the African, what's it called?
Diaspora.
Diaspora. Yeah. And I don't feel as though I could ever do the deck justice. And I know it's aimed at like LGBTQ black people. Um, but like I don't feel as though I could ever like do the deck the justice it deserved. Because it is a really, really powerful deck.
It's such a gorgeous deck. Honestly,
It's
it's so.
amazing. It really. I have the travel one, Mel. Um,
Yeah,
Levi sent it to me, and I love it. It's the most beautiful artwork ever.
yeah. It's really stunning. I am really glad that I sent it to you because I know it's going to get more love over at your place than
Oh
it did.
yeah, yeah, of course. And like I mean, I don't want people to think the way society is now. I don't want people, even though the author, the creator, wouldn't probably think that at all. But I don't want people jumping on my back on Instagram saying, "Oh, what's that middle-aged white guy doing using that deck?" You know how it is.
It is a little bit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really, because we should be able to use what we want to use, but like sadly, we can't, can we?
I do really love. I'm really glad that I ordered that You Are Here Oracle because I do love me some collage artwork. Like,
Oh, I love collage decks. I really do.
yeah.
It's just apart from the uncommon tarot, I just
Well,
can't.
the problem with that is that the images look so grainy.
That's the thing. I had a conversation with somebody earlier about that today. If the images wasn't so grainy, it wouldn't be a bad deck overall.
It's almost like the scans weren't done properly or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's what I thought as well, Levi. And I thought, God, I thought it was my eyes at first, and I thought, God, this artwork's really grainy.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind
There
of
was a deck. Can anybody else? Can anybody help me? Show. Oh, Nat. Yeah, of course I can. It's right here. Uh, right here. It was here.
right here. He says.
Right here by me. Said no one ever. Right. I will find it in a sec. It's normally in front of me on the shelf. I can show it you, but obviously not today. Where
Well,
the
we've got time. I'm not in a rush, so just.
I don't know, I'm just trying to because it's always like kind of like close by, but I've moved things around,
Yeah, I can't
Um,
find shit anymore either. Since I cleaned up, I can't find anything anymore.
Exactly, Levi. Why is it when you clean up you can't find anything, but yet when everything's such a shithole, you can find exactly what you need.
I'm really in love with this now as well. The Regal Shadows Tarot by Dark Sinevere.
Oh, is that the
This
one you've
one,
been using?
yeah,
Yeah, it's nice actually. Does it make
it's
any sense?
um. Well, that's kind of the thing. I wish they would let their artists write the guidebooks because there's a lot of intent in their decks, but I feel like they have the artist write this, draw this amazing deck, and then they have someone else write a really bland and generic guidebook.
Oh, right.
Um,
Okay. Right.
but it
Got you.
but it looks really cool. So this is the Three of Pentacles, for example. I will just show.
Fantastic.
I'm hanging on. I'm just showing it to the people that are watching.
Okay.
And you have this so you have the number three up top and the suit symbol right here, and then you have this mythical creature down below. But I don't need to have it explained because I know how to read tarot, so I don't need to have the exact same Rider Waite Smith puppets in place in order for me to know what the card says. But I would have loved if the artist would have explained what that mythical creature is doing down there, why that was chosen, and that's not the case. But it's a gorgeous deck, and the majors are it's stunning. The minors as well as the majors. I think it's really really cool. The majors are very recognizable. It has this really cool vintagey feel about it. The quartz look like this, so you get the
Oh,
suit symbol. It's really really stunning. I like it a lot. I think it's fab, and the sun card is really fabulous as well. Look,
oh, that's nice.
yeah. So this is really cool. This is really special, and
We're all friends here anyway, so I don't mind showing anyone my butt in this room. And after all that shit show, when I've just been kind of like hunting for this, it's my favourite deck yet I can't find it.
yeah,
Um, is the Dust to Onyx travel size Nat? If you're still here, waiting like an hour for me to find it. It really is absolutely stunning. The artwork is very raw and shamanic. You get a little guidebook with it as well, and it's the perfect size if you like smaller decks. It's not too small.
no,
So this is the kind of artwork you will see. So, excuse me, that's not COVID. So you get like it's just I love it. It's incredible. It just
really
moves,
cool.
I don't know what it is. It just like kind of like it's raw and primal, and you can imagine like like it was a
That's
time
my favorite
before
card.
this one.
Yeah, I love that. Ten of
I just love
Pentacles.
the whole. There's not one card on here that I don't like. I could stare at it for ages, and it's like you're having a conversation with that image in the card when you work with it.
Yeah,
Um, it's just phenomenal, but it is bloody so expensive. I think
it's really expensive. Yeah.
the normal size over here, I think it's about 130 quid.
Yeah, the normal size. Yeah, and then this is like 60, something like that.
Yeah, this is 60 odd in it, but I mean, I love this size anyway. It's just incredible. It really is,
Yeah,
and I
I
love
actually
the
this is
great
another one of my
card.
favorites.
That is
Oh,
just the best card ever. And I would, you know what? I'd love to use this on my Instagram every day. I really would, but I just don't want to upset anyone.
well, I think you should. You should use it.
I know. And look at that the seven of gourds there, which is a seven of cups. So you've got like all them different kind of people there.
Yeah, that's really really cool.
Just lovely. So
Yeah.
I know. What can I say? I wish there was more decks like this. I really do, because this is sometimes you really do have like a really special, really cool deck.
We were actually talking about that a couple of days back when that whole Hay House situation happened. Look at me
What's
playing with my
that?
paddle.
Is that a paddle?
No, that's my no, this is my ring light actually.
I thought it was a paddle.
But it needs to be recharged. It's actually really cool. You can clasp your phone into it,
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
and it has this if it works, it's really amazing, but it has this huge block underneath so it holds your phone up.
I'd love to, Ikeo. Honestly, I would love to use it. And Onyx, lovely Nyx here. And I'd love to use it. So I think tomorrow you've convinced me, and I forget any bullshit. You're all dead, right?
Yeah,
No,
I
honestly,
mean,
no, listen, I'm gonna
well,
put it on your
I,
Instagram.
I, I was just saying, even with the indie decks, I feel like a couple of years ago, all these like super creative, because this didn't come out that long ago, and this is a couple of years old now.
Yeah,
You
mine's
had all
Taro. They've
these
been
super,
about 5 years.
yeah, you had all these super creative people creating these really zany, out of the box decks, and it's become so meh now.
Yeah, it has. There's nothing like this. Uh, there's nothing kind of like
Or like this
incredible
anymore.
or like that. Yeah.
Like, people are too busy with making things that are super palatable for everyone, and I want to be provoked a little.
Yeah, mate. And the thing is as well, when an artist creates a deck, and we haven't got to get into the whole dynamics of this conversation at all, but like when an artist creates a deck, especially like the does to Onyx Tarot, it's gonna be a certain kind of person that invests in this deck.
Yeah.
And you don't kind of like get remarkably special decks like this because people won't take the risk. They want it completely saleable to everybody. They want it full of white people, saleable to everybody. They want it all pretty and cute. And it doesn't always need to be like that, does it?
No, very much not
Yeah,
so. So, what I would like to do is call out to all the creators out there. If you're listening, just do and make whatever the fuck you want to make.
yeah. And Moran, you are so right. And everybody, thank you. I'm going to use this on my feed tomorrow now. Because talking here about the deck has made me feel a whole lot better about using it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't think I'm doing any kind of like being inappropriate or anything like that. It's just, I absolutely love the deck, and I would love to talk to the creator.
I mean, it's not like the creator said, "Oh, you're white, you can't buy it now."
No, exactly. And it's just beautiful. I love it, honestly.
Yeah.
That one and the El Goliath Tarot are just like my heart decks.
They're really, really, really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, anybody? We've got like I've got to go in a minute because mommy's here.
Well, you know what? We could also like do. No, we could also just pull a card for one another and call it a day.
Yeah, we will. Thanks, Ange. I really appreciate that. It's right. I don't need permission. I'm always like telling people to stand up for themselves and stuff, and I'm the world's worst at doing so.
Exactly. You're being a little bitch. Come on.
Yeah, well, I always am, a little bottom bitch. Right.
I'm going to be pulling a card for you
And
from. I'm going to be pulling a card for you from a new deck.
I'm going to pull one for you from the Raven and Dragon one.
Ooh, cool.
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, it's over here. It's just like such an incredible, like, kind of community.
Yeah, a lot of tarot YouTubers aren't always as aware of what's going on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I
And we
think
come
now
there.
that I've been on here with you, I kind of get why.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a much nicer place than it over here.
Yeah, it's a little bit friendlier.
Thanks, Ange. Right, so I'm going to pull a card for you, and your card is the Six of Swords.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It is, yeah. So I'm not going to say like you're moving on for something and be totally cliche about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to talk to you about you need to gain some clarity about a situation, and then maybe you can think about moving forward, you know, in something that
Yes.
you need to gain clarity on, So there you go.
The moment you pulled that card, I was like, yes, this is super applicable to my life right now. As at work, we're kind of in this weird hybrid state where we're still sort of working from home, but then again, we're also still very much at the office and visiting schools. But people
Yeah,
still kind of expect, and I also expect myself to deliver that same amount of productivity as back when I was working from home full time and I could be in 6 meetings a day and get all my tasks done, you know?
it's just changed everything so much in it,
And I
and
literally mentally need to get away from that mindset.
yeah,
So
yeah. Well, that's a good one for you. Now, what's mine?
yours is the god of spring, Pan.
Oh,
And
how
Pan,
cool is that?
yes, and Pan is telling you to wake the fuck up.
And in Pan, very sexual as well.
Well, he kind of is. He's a little bit sexual, but
Playful.
sexual, playful, new adventures. But also, I chose the keyword awaken for him because, with spring, things kind of start resurfacing a little bit, and the joy of life is kind of coming back a little bit. And I want you to think about the following question for the upcoming days. Which aspects of my life deserve some whimsy? Because
No.
Pan is also a trickster god,
Love you
and
now.
yeah, you need to maybe think about that. It's not always that serious.
Well, I'm going to say something before I go because, like, I mean, you don't give a fuck because, like, I've told you 3 times this week, I've been so ill, right, since since like the day I was born. I've been so ill this last 3 weeks, and I did say to Levi yesterday, "Oh, thanks for asking how I'm fine, thanks, bye." And because he never does, and I would just want to say to you that card is really good because today I feel amazing, the best
Uh-huh.
I've felt in months.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So,
thanks for asking. But I'm all
whimsy, whimsy, whimsy.
you are amazing, all of you. Pan does support me for using the dust to Onyx for your daily pulls. It
Yay.
does. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate you all so much. I really do. It's just a lovely place to be. It's a lovely community. I know sometimes I'm a bit outspoken, but I don't mean to be nasty or vile or upset anyone. It's just the way I am. But yeah, and I hope you're all enjoying my content as I am yours. And thank you, Levi, for everything as always.
Yeah, same to you. I really enjoy it. Even after all these years, because it's been years now,
It's
uh,
been a
I
millennia.
I still enjoy it every week.
And me. Because you know what the best part about it? We've walked through the fucking majors.
We're never doing that again.
Never, ever, ever am we doing a walkthrough of any majors or minors or bloody court cards or whatever. No. Um,
I did kind of want to do a thing where but we could have that be just one live and then be done with it, where we show a deck that where we think the majors are fucking amazing,
and the minors are shit.
or where the minors are fucking amazing, where we just love the minors of that specific deck and why.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. I've got my candidates already.
I see some people on YouTube doing these little mini videos explaining tarot meanings of all the cards now, and I'm kind of like,
Oh God, no! I ain't got that much time on my hands. You know what
no,
I mean?
me either. How long
No,
have you been doing these lives? For a long time. We only just recently
two
started
years ago
doing.
on Instagram, 2 years on Instagram, Joe, and then we
Yeah,
decided to switch over to here.
yeah.
And it's been about 3 weeks now. This is our third one, I think, third or fourth.
Fourth, yeah,
We did them every Wednesday night without fail on Instagram, and Instagram's a different kind of place now, as you know.
yeah.
Um, You know, Moran says, you know what would be good? Something were you to explain how you read the court cards and what are your favourites. Oh, that's a good one because a lot of people struggle. You know, don't think I'm right up Paula because I'm not. Neither is Levi, but yeah,
Not at all.
if we've got like some kind of like tips or tricks, you know, to kind of help people to remember the court cards, that's a good one.
We're gonna do a whole live on this, obviously, but for me, it's also very situational sometimes, depending on the reading. Sometimes I will read them as the other person or another person. Sometimes I
Yeah,
will read them
yeah,
more as incoming or outgoing energies, depending
yeah.
on
Yeah.
directionality or some stuff like that. So this is actually really, let's do that for next week. That's actually really
Yeah,
interesting.
we will. We'll do the court card thing we're on next week and
Yeah.
discuss some of our favourite ones. Of course, mine's the Queen of Swords because I am that bitch. And
Yes.
that goes for
Yes.
every tarot deck across the board on the planet ever. Yeah, that is my favourite. But thank you ever so much. I'm going to go because I've got to go and see my mummy. I'll ring
Yes.
you in 10 minutes and
That's okay. That's
hopefully
okay. You can take your time, and I love this and love you all. Bye bye.
love you. Love you all. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.